Hello everybody and welcome to Lazy Morning Rolling. We're going to get going here. Here are our 3 games of the day. I appreciate you joining us. We have Escape the Dark Castle, which was a new Kickstarter game. We have Rolling America, a transfer over from Rolling Japan, roll and write game. And then we have Utopia Engine Beast Hunter, which is another roll and write game. A little bit more complicated, has all kinds of stuff with it. It's a print and play you can find on BGG. So, hope everybody's having a good morning. We're just going to kind of go through, play a little lackadaisically, roll some dice, have a good morning. It's Saturday early. Let's do this. Okay, so the first game I wanted to play was Escape the Dark Castle. So let me get these two guys off the table. And we will delve into Escape the Dark Castle. Ooh, open the box. Alright, so this was a Kickstarter game, like I said. I do have the supplemental adventure pack for it. I did not kickstart it, but I got these all in the aftermarket. There are all of our cards right here. Look at these big, fat, chunky cards. And then these guys down here. The nice old 80s style art. Sometimes they're hard to get all out of the box. Alrighty. We have our pencils. Handy dandy for our roll and write today. Throw these bad boys out. Keep that right there. These are our item cards. Ooh, look at all these guys. Put these right here. And here are our dice. Get all these out. And this is to note our health. Can't really see it on there. There you go. Lots and lots of big chunky dice. They're all custom. For each character has their own custom die. And we can go through roll like that. Alright. Let's get these guys out of here. We will have to adjust the screen for a little bit. But for right now, let's look at all these. Pretty dice. They all have who they are on them. Let's move these over. Take these guys away. Look at these. Look at that. Excellent. So, this guy's our beginning card. Here are our prisoners. We'll go through the story in just a second. So I'm definitely going to, so in a solo game you play with 2 of these players. So I'm definitely going to take Mason. He's coming along. You'll find out why later. And then I'm going to randomly choose one of these. They have nice black backs. So we can just kind of randomize them. Oh, well, that one fell out. Maybe we'll do this one. We'll do the Abbot. Alright. So, put these guys away. And we will find we did the Abbot. And we did... Oh, Mason's still in the box. Hold on a second. And there's a curse die, too. There's Mason. There he is. Ta-da! Alright, so we have our 2 characters, Mason and the Abbot. What horrible things they did to put in this dungeon. We might never know. But, maybe we'll find out. Maybe we'll make it up. And then these are all the cards of what kind of craziness we're going to get into. And then there's 4 different bad guys when you make it to the end. Alright, so we'll separate these guys. We have to shuffle this giant thing of cards. Let's do that now. I know shuffling is always the most exciting thing on the stream. Everybody loves watching shuffling. How can you get any better? I could have pre-shuffled these, which seems like it might have been a great idea now. Of course, I didn't think of that before. Maybe we'll think of that for future streams. Look at that. Nice and randomized. Alright. So we take 15 of these off the top. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. Alright. That's going to be our dungeon for this evening. Or this morning. And we take one of these great bad guys. We put them all over. And we randomize them. Which one's it gonna be? This guy. That's the end of our dungeon. So we have that down there. We have this right on top of it. We have our two characters. We put the castle right there. And we are pretty much ready to begin. We just have to shuffle these item cards. More shuffling. I know. Very exciting on setup. I knew I was going to start with this one, since this has by far the most setup. Everything seems so much easier in hindsight. Okay, so we have this deck here. We have a little space for our discard. We have our two characters here and here. We have our two character dies. Mason and the Abbot. We're running down how much health everybody has right here with our trusty pencil. And I'm going to move the camera for a moment so that we can get, there you can see all these little lovely black dice over here. So we can get closer to the action and you guys can see a little bit better what is going on. So down we come, drop. Sorry about this. Get it nice and centered. Beautiful. I have a hard time focusing here. Yeah. Alright, let's bring it back up a little bit. There we go. Alright, so we'll move these guys up. 10. These guys will go right here. So you can see Abbott and Mason. I'll put their dies a little bit off screen. So we will have Mason right here. And we will have the Abbott right there. Alright. We both start off with 18 life. And we are ready to begin our adventure. Let's take these away for now. Let you look at the curse die in the corner. Oh, what curses we will come through. Alright. Turn over to begin. The one thing that's great about this game is the theme. Really feels like that 80s dark fantasy. After years of incarceration in the depths of the dark castle, you finally break free of your cell. In a small stone room adjoining the cell block stands an old wooden chest. The lock is open. To draw an item card for each player. So this will be Mason's item card. And this is Liquid Luck. Discard to re-roll your character dice, applying only the second result. That's a nice one. Put that over here for him. Get him slightly to the side. And for the Abbot, we will get a partially rotten apple. Not wholly rotten, partially. I can discard to restore 1 hit point to my character. Fantastic. You hear footsteps approaching. You must not linger here. You make for the exit, slipping away and disappearing into the darkness. Turn the first chapter card now. Ooh, this is interesting. This chamber carries an unnatural echo. You hear deranged chanting all around you. Scanning the darkness, you catch sight of your attacker at the last moment. Alright. Mason. We always have to say the person who is going to be flipping this card. So for this one, it will be Mason. There he is right there. Take his thing away from his face. Alright, so you must try to roll a cunning or a double in one attempt. You successfully evade the cultist on success and begin combat. On a failure, your club strikes your brow and you are thrown to the ground. Okay, let's begin combat. So we take our Mason die. We have to roll a cunning or a double, and we did roll a double. Bam. Alright, so I narrowly evade the cultist strike, and let us begin combat. Alright, so we're going to have one little fist marked by this, and then this one means we roll one for each. It's usually each player, but in a solo game, it is for each character. Let's get Mason's size back. So we got a wisdom and a cunning. Alright, so beginning of combat. We take both of our character dice, give them a roll. There we go. So we got a might and a cunning. So these guys take out the might and cunning of the cultist. They go away. But the cultist still has one left. So we look down here. He does some damage. It is 1 damage to each character. So that's going to be 17 and 17. Alright, well, we get to roll again. Yeah, good. Alright, the abbot rolled a wisdom, so we can knock that off. The cultist has died, does not do any damage to us because he has died. And since we won a combat, we get to take a item. I'm going to take the item with Mason, and it is Liquid Luck. So he has 2 Liquid Lucks. That right there, so you can see it. Mason is still going to be the one who looks through, I think, for the next card. Ooh. You emerge into a small, sandy arena. In the center, a woman far taller and more muscular than yourself raises her well-worn blade and calls out, "Challengers, prepare to die!" We begin combat. Before each round of combat, nominate one player to fight the arena champion. Only that player rolls, and only that player takes damage. You must fight in the first round. You meaning the person who went in. So Mason's first. So she is very well-rounded. She has a might, a cunning, a wisdom, and they roll 2. So another might and another cunning. This is not going to be particularly easy. Alright, so Mason will go first. He got a wisdom, which will take that out there. But he takes 1 damage. Not so bad. Abbott will be chosen to go next. He also rolled a wisdom, which is crap because she doesn't have any wisdom left. Abbott is mostly going to roll wisdom. So Mason might be the guy who takes, although they both only have 1 cunning. Oh, another wisdom. Ooh. I'm going to discard my liquid luck potion to re-roll. And I rolled off the board, but boop. As you can see, it is 2 might and a blocker. If I ever have this shield, I do not take damage that turn. And I get to take off her 2 might. So we just have cunning left. I'm going to go with the abbot because he has that partially rotten apple. Both of these dies only have a 1/6 chance of rolling cunning. Oh, nice. We got a cunning right off the top. Abbott, since you've been rolling so well. Nope. He takes damage. 15. And then I'm going to roll with Mason on the second one because he's got that reroll, so I'll re-roll it. Alright, so Mason takes 1. This champion's going to be rough. Alright, I get 2 fists, but I block it, so I don't take any damage. I gotta Twist, it's 14. You got a Wisdom, it's 13. I block it, still 13. 12. Come on, Mason. There we go. Alright, he's down to 12 hit points. This champion was tough. But finally defeated. Mason will take the item card, and it is a stale loaf of bread. Discard to restore 2 hit points to your character. Fantastic. That is exactly what Mason needed. So Abbott is going to go next because he has the most hit points. So let's do that. Ooh.
Your boot catches a tripwire, releasing a shower of acid from above.
All players must try to roll cunning in one attempt for each player. Success, you dodge. If failure, you do not dodge. That's good. All right. Let's read failure once. This is for Mason. What do I have to roll? Cunning. So I did not roll cunning. The acid splash begins to sizzle and smoke, burning through an item that you are carrying. Discard 1 item if you have 2. Oh. Alright, well, I should have used the heal, and I didn't, which makes me think, well, if I don't have an item, I lose 1 hit point anyway. So it doesn't really matter if I discard Abbott's. Abbott did roll a cunning. Look at that. So he's fine. Alright, cool. That was that one. Oh, jeez.
Perhaps he was once like you, but this deranged cultist now bears little resemblance to humanity.
As a group, choose one option, then begin. Match his fury with your own. Just roll 2. Use his reduced vision to outmaneuver him. I don't see how rolling... I mean, the difference is between 3 and 1 damage. That is significant. We're going to use his reduced vision to outmaneuver him. Because my guys roll well. 2 roll. Alright. We got an eye. See, the problem is we're very bad at cunning. Very bad. So the cunnings aren't great. But we are good at might. We're very good at might. So I'll engage with both. Alright, so we got a might. Doop. Everybody takes 1. 14. 11. Let's go with them both again. Ooh, a cunning and a might. So, boop. They're still alive. 14. Let's go again because if we roll both, they both have a 1/6 chance to roll cunning. So, alright. Who blocked? Mason blocked. The Abbott didn't. I'm going to get rid of this apple to avoid the damage. Come on, eyes. There we go. Got an eye. And then I will have Mason draw the thing. Ooh, a rusted flail. Once per round of combat, when you roll cunning, you may roll again and choose... Oh, that's terrible. I'm never rolling cunning. But, good to have, I suppose.
To the next room. Without warning, a swarm of giant bats bursts into the passageway. You can only cower beneath the overwhelming blur of wing and fang.
As the bats swarm past, each player in turn must roll their character dice along with 3 chapter dice. After rolling, a player loses 1 hit point for each chapter dice that matches their character die. If a player rolls a double or rolls no matches, they are unharmed by the bats. Alright. So Abbott's going to go first because he was the one who entered the room. Alright, so we got a might and no matches. We got wisdom, cunning, and cunning. Beautiful. Abbott's fine. Alright, you have a lot to live up to, Mason. I can re-roll a cunning if I want. I guess it's good for this. Alright, but I rolled a double, so I am also unharmed. Fantastic. That was a great room. We need more rooms like that. Just take no damage. This doesn't appear to be one of those rooms.
As the three old women draw near, you notice their feet do not touch the ground. With a cackle, they lunge, probing for you with withered hands and rotten tongues.
Begin combat. Alright, the first time the risen hags are defeated, before drawing an item card, roll a chapter dice. If the result is wisdom, they regenerate, and you restart combat and defeat them a second time. Oh, it's like a 1 1/3 chance, I think. That is not great. So we roll 2. Oh, that's a good stack up for us. Abbott's good at wisdom. Mason's good at fighting. I am actually going to have Mason, you can have them rest. They regain 1 hit point. They do not go into the fight. And then Abbott got a wisdom. Takes 1 off. Loses 1 health. And then I'll have Mason rejoin the fight. We got exactly what we needed. Beautiful. But do the women come back? They do not. They have been defeated by our might. Alright. Anyway. We get to draw an item card. This will be for Abbott. We get a partially rotten apple. Next room.
You turn a corner and step right into the path of 2 guards. They exchange a puzzled look, then lunge to restrain you.
As a group, choose 1 option. We can flee, force our way past them, but not before taking several glancing blows. Each player loses 1 hit point. Or we can begin combat. So they got 2. They only have 2. We can get an item. I think we're gonna begin combat. We would very much like a new item card. So, wisdom and a cunning. Not the greatest in the world. Because we're very bad at cunning, so both of you guys. Alright, we got the cunning off. Alright, that's good. But each player takes 2. So it would have been better. Alright, can we get a wisdom? Can we get a wisdom? Can we get a no? Mason has defended the abbot. I will discard this to only take 1 of that damage. Alright, so that was a terrible choice. Should have just taken the 1 damage. Moved on. Oh, both defended. And still don't get a... Oh my god. We're not bad at rolling wisdom. I swear, guys. We're both at 7 hit points. And we got it. We finally got it. Alright. Abbott is going to draw a card. Oh. This is so bad. It's a curse.
Your soul is tainted with a deep agitation. Your mood becomes foul. Your lust for violence dominating your actions. You cannot rest while in combat. Place this curse beside your character. It cannot be removed. Alrighty. Great. Well, that was super worth it. That was a great room. Well, rocks fall, everyone dies. Okay. There is a deafening roar, and the passageway begins to shake. A section of old wall beside you collapses, and you are buried beneath chunks of heavy stone. So Abbott is incapacitated. To remove the rubble crushing you, the other players must roll in unison, keeping track of any might rolled until they have rolled a total might equal to the number of players. After each attempt, you lose 1 hit point until the total is reached. If you have not been rescued after 3 attempts, crawl away. Alright, Mason. You do have double mights. That would just save the day. Oh! And you rolled a double might. That is fantastic. No damage. Everything's fine. Everything's fine. Nothing's fine. From the darkness ahead, an arrow whistles past your ear. Before you can react, another buries itself into your shoulder, and you Oh, I was supposed to change these. I don't want Mason being up there. I mean, the abbot being up there. Whatever. It's a solo play. I can budget. Another buries itself into your shoulder, and you slump against the wall in agony.
You lose 2 hit points.
Cautiously creeping along the passageway, you find a man's body riddled with arrows. There is no sign of attackers, so you check to see if he was carrying anything of value.
Let's give it to Abbott. Oh my god, it's another curse? Well, I mean, if he's going to go down, he's going to go down hard. So this is the crippling injury.
One of your arms goes limp. One of your arms goes numb, falls limp, and withers.
You can now only carry 1 item at a time and may not carry 2-handed items. If you're already carrying 2 items, you discard 1. Place it. Yeah, all right. Well, it's not that bad. Certainly the first one was worse.
Okay. In this sweltering chamber, a blacksmith is forging a sword. He is so absorbed in his craft that you spot an opportunity to steal from him.
Alright, as a group, choose an option. We can move on, it's not worth the risk. Yeah. I can steal, nominate a player to roll cunning, our worst attribute. Good. 1 attempt. If I succeed, I draw 2 items. If I fail, I mean, drawing items has been so good right now. Caught red-handed, turns his hammer on you, losing 2. Alright, nope. You do you, blacksmith. I am fine. Oh, God.
As you pass a heavy wooden door, it flies open, and a ragged madman bursts through. He wields his shackles as a weapon, and his crazed stare sends a clear message. You stand between him and freedom.
So must try a might roll or a double in 1 attempt. That's very good for Mason. And this is really just to begin combat. I get a might. Look at that. Beautiful. So we begin combat. We have a might. We have a cunning. And we have 2 dice, 2 wisdom. Beautiful. Put them on the thing. Alright, time to begin combat. So, we're both in it. Abbott can't even rest if he wanted to. Although, Mason should really rest. Gonna take 2 on a fail. There's no way we do this in 1. Whatever. Let's go for broke. This isn't going well anyway. Alright. So we get all these wisdoms taking off. The Abbot receives no damage. Mason takes his 2. So Mason should... We're going to sit Mason out of this one. It'll just be the Abbot. It is a cunning. Alright. Abbot takes 2. Abbot really cannot be healed. Alright, we're both back in it. Yeah, Mason, good job. Rolling that might. Taking everybody off. He is dead. Let's have Abbott draw it. Oh, liquid luck. Okay, good. At least can hold that one thing. I can re-roll. Should Mason go in? Yeah, why not? 4 to 5 hit points. Nothing's going well here. Oh, beautiful.
You have been hunted by a ferocious castle hound. You become separated from each other and must fight alone. So roll a chapter dice in front of each player to represent the hound attacking them. Alright, we can do that. Yep, that's easy. Boom and boom. Those with less than 8 hit points roll 2 instead. Oh, God. Alright, so this one's for Mason. This one is for the Abbot. Okay, still both the same. Alright. We get to begin combat. No player can rest until the hounds attacking them are defeated. Then they may help another player defeat theirs. Player aiding them takes damage as normal. Okay, cool. So, let's roll for Mason first, since we're all alone. It's a cunning. Nothing. So we take a damage.
Down to 3 hit points. This is Abbott. He gets a fist, which does take 1 off. Alright, Abbott. Way to go. He still takes 1 damage. Oh, I could have re-rolled that cunning. Hold on a second. I got my flail. Oh, wait a minute. Mason, back up to 4. Blocking the damage and taking off a might. Alright, the Abbott got 2 fists and a block. That doesn't help. Mason kills his, so he does not take a damage. And Mason is going to rest. Good luck, Abbott. Good luck. He gets a cunning, which does not help him. He takes damage. I could re-roll that, but 2 might and a block. Well, at least I don't take any damage. A cunning. Let's discard our liquid luck to re-roll this. There we go, Abbott. Good job. Okay. Let's give Abbott a card again. Hopefully it's hit points. No. Discard before any round of combat to change any 1 chapter dice to 1. Alright, that's pretty good. To the next room.
2 deformed thugs are debating the best way to kill and eat another man when they notice your arrival.
Nominate a player to roll wisdom or a double in 1 attempt. I'm nominating Abbott. He's the only one that is any good at this. So, let's see. He rolled double wisdom. Alright, success. The attackers flee and the victim rewards you from a nearby stash. You may gain either 1 hit point or 1 item card. Hit point. Give me a hit point. I'm at 4 hit points now. Alright. Fantastic. To the next room. Oh, this looks fun. This looks like he's going to be a fun guy.
As you wade through the sewers, a reptilian creature bursts through a waterfall of filth and claws at your shoulder.
So Mason loses 1 hit point because he was our dude. Going into the room, opening the door. As a group, you can choose 1 option and then begin combat. Tackle the reptilian head on or draw it out the sewers. So the difference is a 3 to a 2. That is not as great a difference as we had last time. So I'm just going to try to kill him in 1 shot. Take the 3 damage. It's 2 wisdoms. Okay. At least Mason can reroll cunnings. He has a wisdom. I could change any 1 chapter dice before. Maybe change 1 to a might. I have a much better chance of rolling might. Let's do that. Because otherwise my guys are just dead. Well, they can survive 1 hit. Oh, might and a wisdom. What a play. What a play. Alright, Abbott. You gonna get your 3rd curse? No, I can discard immediately to gain hit points. He's back up to 6. Alright, we have 6 for Abbott, 4 for Mason, and we are going into the next room. The last room before the boss. Oh.
Hurrying into the candlelit chamber, you interrupt a sacrificial ceremony. A robed man in a death mask declares that you too must now be sacrificed.
Okay. Fun. Let's begin combat. You are overwhelmed with fear. Any doubles you roll in this chapter count as singles, and you cannot block. Oh. I should have had Abbott come in first. Oh well. I already fudged it once, I won't fudge it again. This may be the end of us, boys and girls. What do we roll? We rolled 2 mites. Alright. We made it pretty close for having such a bad start, and then 2 curses. Alright. Do I have somebody rest? That seems like a recipe for disaster. Let's just have them both go full-fledged. Alright, so we got a wisdom and a cunning. Take off both of those. Both characters lose 2. Mason is at 2. Abbott is at 4. So if we don't kill it this time, Mason would just die. I could rest with Mason. I don't think Abbott has any double... Oh, he does have a double might. He could technically do it. Alright, let's rest with Mason. Because he's so scared. And then Abbott. Come on, Abbott. You can do it. Oh, he rolls 1 might. Alright, alright. Alright, down to 2. Alright, I gotta have them both go. Abbott can't rest anyway. Just need a might. Yes. What? Abbott is gonna get a card. He gets a loaf of bread. Discard to return 2 hit points. Yay! Alright, we have 4 and 3 going into the last place. This is not a good way to go. But
this is it. You have reached the final challenge. One last obstacle stands between you and your freedom.
the Death Knight.
My fighting skill is legend. You will not land a single blow.
That may very well be true. It is a fighting thing. 3. At the beginning of each round, the Death Knight adopts a different fighting stance. Roll a chapter dice and note the result. For the remainder of this round, the Death Knight is impervious to all attacks of this type. Okay. I think we are just dead. I think so. So these are the 2 chapter dice for him. 2 mites. Take 6 off him. This will be easy, right? Right? We can totally live through this. We just gotta roll all shields all the time. And that's all we can do. Yeah, let's just go for it. All shields all the time. That's the plan. Oh man, alright. What is he impervious to? Cunning! No! Alright, whatever. I can still block. We won't deal any damage to you, but you won't deal any damage to us. I mean, if we roll all shields all the time, we don't actually kill him, unless we roll 2 cunnings on the last one. Oh, Mason! Mason, no! What does he block? He blocks the might. We get this off. Yeah, I think that means we're just dead. Mason's got no rerolls. He takes 3 damage. He has died. Turn him face over. Dead, Mason.
The abbot is the only way. Here I come.
Okay. He's has a crippling injury. He has a restless spirit. And, I mean, there's technically a way that he can live. But it is very narrow. He has to roll might with shield, cunning. That is the only way to live. Might. And wisdom is the one he protects through. We'll take it away. Abbott goes to 1. Oh. That may be the end for our adventurers. Ooh. Lives another round. Lives another round. The Abbott's putting up a fight that he can't possibly win. And his damage is negated anyway. The Abbot has died to the Death Knight. Everything is lost. The one thing that I didn't look at, yeah, it has to be marked for. Okay. These little symbols down here are new in the expansion. If you have a marked for death curse, you take 1 extra damage from those. But we did not. We had curses, but they were just not the marked for death curses. So that's why we didn't take the extra damage. We were way closer than I thought we ever rightfully should be, which is great. It was a very fun little game. Good way to pass the time. There's just enough strategic decisions that it's fun to keep progressing and seeing what you're doing. I mean, there's so many cards. You saw them in the beginning. There's the 3 other champs. If you don't want spoilers, sorry. There's the 3 other champs. There is so many more of these cards. I've played this game, I don't know, 10 times now. And you just always find new cards. And new ways to play. So that is Escape the Dark Castle. Alright, we're going to pack this one up. Throw everything in the box. And we're going to play Rolling America. If I remember what I did with it. There it is. Very different feel than what we just did. Alright, I'm just putting some of this stuff away. Our dice. Mason and Abbott. They fought graciously. You will see Mason again soon, for some reason. That you don't know why yet. Item cards. Alright, Rolling America. This is one of the kind of classic roll and write games. We will keep our pencil. Awesome. So, let's get this unboxed. Rolling America. This has awesome, cool star dice. Look at these guys. Yeah. Those all go into the bag. Da, 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 da. All right. So I played one of these yesterday. This is how I did. So this is what we're trying to do better than. It's a 9. Those come out actually pretty good on this thing. Let me try to readjust just a little bit down. See if we can get a better... You guys can see it a little bit better. All right, that looks good. So we had a 9, so we're going to try to do better than that. Put it off. Get it nice and flat down there. There we go. And this is literally all the components for the game. All right, so what you do on this one, you take this little bag, you take 2 of the dice from it, you roll the dice, you put them on the associated color. There's also a wild. Some other things you can do, you have 3 color changes to change the color of the die. You have 3 guards, which means it doesn't care what's neighboring them, and you have 3 dupes, which means you can double them. So basically what happens here, I'll show you the other side of the card. So what happens if you say, like, I put a 2 up here, all right? So I can only have something that's a 2, a 1, or a 3 next to it. It has to be within 1. The range is 1 of everything next to it. So obviously there's that 3 that works. There's the 1 that works. Obviously I didn't roll well enough. That would have been like a 4, 5, or 6. I had to write an X in there. There were a couple X's around the board. I don't think 9 is a very good score. I'm not sure. Kind of new to these kind of games. But it seems bad. It seems bad. So let's try to do better. Second time's a charm, right? Let's see if we get this nice and flat. Beautiful. All right, let's get going. So we roll our bag. Oh, we got a red die. And we got, oh no, we got an orange die. Not a red die. What am I doing? Roll them over here. So that is going to be a 4 and a 2. So both of those are not too bad. I am going to put the 4 here. And then I'm going to put the 2 right here. So if I roll a 3, those can both connect. And we can do it like that. Alright, 2 more dice. I got a blue and a red. I got a 6 and a 3. Okay. What's that? Blue and red. A 6 and a 3. So I'm going to put the 6 down here because it can only be 6s or 5s that match it. So we'll put the 6 down there. And then what did I get? A 3? 3's a fair number. Let's put it here. That gives a lot of range for that blue color. That's what we've rolled. And one color does not get rolled each round. Because there's 7 dice. Alright, I got a 3 and a 5. Alright, that 5 would be very helpful on the 6. The 3 can boost up that too. I like that a lot. So let's put a 5 here. You see that 5? Oh, what a wonderful 5 I just drew. Wonderful. Alright. So once we have 6, we take them all. We put them back into the little baggie. Shake up the baggie. Take out 2. Roll them up. We got a 2 and a 4. 2 and a 4. Oh, I like... Ooh, that makes that tough, though. So green, if you put anything here, basically the whole thing has to go around it. And I would like it to go here. But also have it go here. Let's go for broke. 4. We need 3s and 5s and 4s. 4s are fine too. And now that 2. Where does that 2 go? It's hard to go here because we had to get back up to that 6 somehow. We put it here. Put it there. I think there is probably the best way. So we want a blue 1 at some point, or another blue 2. I think that's fine. Oh, sorry. Take those away. They're still on the board. Come here. Alright. So we got a 5 and a 3. Okay, okay. So I'm going to put the 3 here. That's pretty good. Oh, that's the wrong color. I need an eraser. I guess I should have gotten a pencil with an eraser. Hold on. Pencil with an eraser. Looks like the best we're gonna do for now. Oh yeah, this is a great eraser. Alright, look at that. Smudge City down there. I am sorry. What would that be? Whatever's above Louisiana. So 5 and a 3. So the 5 is actually not great. I'll put the 5. We're just going to go for broke. 5 there. Oh, it seems super bad. The 3. 3 can go here. That's fine. Okay. Roll 2 more. Oh, we got a new follow. Team Spock. Thank you for the follow. Alright, we got a red 4 and a blue 6. Red 4 is actually pretty good. I like that red 4 a lot. Blue 6 is terrible. That makes that interesting. Red 4. Red 4 can go a lot of places. So we can do red 4 up here so we have a little bit more leeway. I think I like that. Could also, let's do the 4 here. The blue 6 is a lot more troubling. We just went through 1 round. We're in the 2nd round. Blue 6. So this is got to be a 3. So we do, 4, 5, 6. This is the only place I think you can go. Should be 4, 5, 6. All right. Let's do the 6 right there. Oh, jeez. I just don't think I'm very good at these games. All right. Oh, this has already been 6. That's the end of round 2. Boop. Rolling America. Switch it up. I haven't rolled any purples yet. That is weird. Maybe we should... I don't know what we should do. Okay. So, a wild 3 and a 3. The 3 will definitely help. The wild 3 will definitely help. And a yellow 3. Well, we can put that 3 where we wanted to put it before. Oh, no, sorry. Now, this next to a 5. That doesn't work at all. Oh, the yellow 3 is actually terrible. Interesting. So maybe we color change it. Wow, that yellow 5 we put down was just a really bad idea. We should have had that one above. Oh well. That's how we do it, I guess. Alright, so we probably have to color change. We can color change it into a green and be in a really good situation. We can color change it. I mean, purple's just not even coming out. So let's color change the yellow 3 into a green 3. Put it right there. I mean, that's pretty good for us. We really want to roll high greens. High-ish greens. And then where is our wild 3 going to go? It could go in red. Yeah, red's pretty good. Red's fairly decent. Or we can put it in blue. I like it in blue over here. But then if we roll a blue 1, well, it doesn't work. It can't be there anyway. Alright, we're just not rolling 1s. That's what we're doing. We're just dodging rolls. Let's grab a purple die, shall we? Nope. We shall not. Alright, we got a 2 and a 4. 2 and a 4. It's a blue 2. So that's good. That's decent for us. 3. It's not that decent. Kind of wish I didn't write that blue 3 in now. 2 would have been better. And then a yellow 4. I mean, the yellow 4 can kind of go where California is. Or the orange. What am I talking about? Did I say yellow? Orange. That's fine. And then the blue 2, maybe we'll color change that too. Or we can just guard it. Yeah, hold on. Let's put the blue 2 here. Let's guard it so it doesn't matter what's around it. And that helps us with this blue 6 we're kind of been stuck with. And let's keep going. Will we get a purple this time? Will we get a purple? We will! Look at that. They do exist. Alright, so we got a 1 and a 4. Well, I feel like the 1 should just be stuck up here in no man's land. A red 4 is not awful. 4, 5, 6. Yeah, let's put it here. Since we have the 6 here, we want to go 5 into that. Let's put it right there. Okay, okay. This is the end of round 3. Put these back in. Shuffle them up. Take 2. Our green and blue. Rolling America. 4 and a 5. That is actually quite good for us. We put the 5 right here. That's what we wanted out of blue. My 5s. They just look incredible on the paper, don't they? Look at that. Majesticness of how crappy I write that. And a green 4. Green 4. Green 4 is fine up here. It seems less fine here because there's way more touching it that hasn't already been written in. So let's put the green 4 there. We're just going to pray for a lot more 4s. Name of the game is 4s, it appears. We got a red and a wild. We have a 6 and a 2. Ugh. Alright, the red 2 just literally cannot be used. I guess if you put there. So the only place the red 2 can go is here. That's it. That seems tough. The 6 could technically go here. We do 4, 5, 6. All right. I can also just throw it away. But I mean, this is a 6 anyway. We'd really like this to be a 5. All right. Well, I mean, we're putting in what we can put in. I mean, I could put the 6 up here, but this is going down, and this is already at a 1. We're just not rolling purples. Plan is not roll purples. And then we could put the 6 here, or throw it away. Nah, oh, we haven't rolled the yellow die yet, though. Oh, whatever. 6. Look at that. Yep. 2. We got a yellow and a purple. We got a 3 and a 6. Good. 6 is what I wanted. Definitely. Definitely wanted that 6. 3. Also terrible. We can color change it to blue. If we had a 3 to put here, that's very good. The one we didn't roll is orange. Yeah. You can color change and dupe the 3. That would be great. And then the purple 6 just... I don't even know how you do that. I don't think there's anywhere to do it. It's 3, 4, 5 now. So I'm going to have to guard it somewhere. Well, let's put the purple 6 here and guard it, because that touches a ton of stuff. So we don't have to worry about any of that stuff making sense. And then the yellow 3 has nowhere to go. So we have to color change it. And we're going to color change it into a blue 3. Yeah. Okay. This is a thing. On to the next round. 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. 4, 7, 10, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 6 times 4, yeah. I want to make sure we're on the right round. Alright. Get that rolling. And 2 dice. Blue and an orange. Oh, they got away from me. Oh, good. Oh, good. A 1 and a 1. That's exactly... At least with the orange, we can throw it off into no man's land. And the blue 1 is not good. Straight up not good. Do I take an X? I've already rolled blue. Seems really early to be taking an X. I just don't want a 1. Like anywhere. I mean, I guess I could use it in purple, but that really restricts purple. Alright, I'm going to take the X to... I don't know if that's right. We'll find out. 2 more. We got a yellow and a red. Oh, another one. Good. That's right. That's what said I wanted. Right? Right? Red 4s are fine, though. Nope, never mind. They're not fine at all. They're terrible. Well, 4s in general are good. So I could color change it over to blue, and then blue just doesn't hurt me anymore. And color change it to orange. Kind of restricts me a little bit, though. Certainly don't want to dupe it. Duping, it seems like the hardest thing for me. Like, when do you dupe and when do you not dupe is ridiculously difficult. So the 1 is just a complete fail. So maybe I'll just X something out. I could guard it, I guess. I could guard it. So like this one's still alive with a 5. This one could still be a 4. This one has to be a 4. Has to be a 4. Has to be a 5. Has to be a 5 or a 6. So there's nothing really super terrible in any of those. Let's X this guy so it doesn't affect these ones here that we haven't filled in yet. And that red 4, I guess we could have guarded it too. Whatever. Red 4. What am I doing with this red 4? So this could be 5s. This could be only be a 3. This could only be a 3. Man, I feel like I want to guard this one so we don't just keep putting in X's. That seems bad, right? Let's put it here. Ugh. Ugh. Alright, green and purple. 1 to 6. Oh, this is just going poorly. Alright, this is where it all fails. We didn't check off our guard. So I have a color change. Alright, I'm going to color change the purple to yellow. And the green one is a unmitigated disaster. Let's put it here. X. Ugh. It's the end of another round. I don't think we're going to do better than R9. I find that incredibly unlikely. 2. Blue and purple and yellow. So it's a 4 and a 5. That should not be bad. Oh, our luck is turning around. 5 there. Purple 4, not amazing. We do 2, 3, 4. That works that way. Alright, let's put it. There you go, Rhode Island. Congratulations. Hey, we got a turn we can put down both. It's not bad, right? So we get a 10, a 6 and a 4. Red 6, bad. Green 4, not bad. Green 4 here. And then I'm going to dupe it. Where's green's done? Okay. And then the red 6. It's just all terrible. So, what do I think? You think I'm going to roll a 5? Or am I going to roll a 3 for red? I think I'm going to roll a 3. 3's my guess. Alright. 2 more. 3 blue. which is exactly what we needed. Beautiful. And then 5 orange. That seems fine. So if I put it here, that can no longer be a 3, which it could be right now. So I think I'm going to put it in the corner. But if I put it there, then I can still roll 6s. Put it there, I can roll 4s and 3s. If I put it here, I can roll 6s and 4s. I'm going to put it here. I'm going to put it there. Because I still have the little thing over there. Okay. That's 6 dice. Boop. Put back in the bag. 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 Alright. Hey. Please be good, Wild. A 2. I cannot remember ever needing a 2. And a yellow 4. Yellow 4s are fine. Yellow 4s are great. Yellow 4 right there. And then a 2. A wild 2. Could go anywhere. Anywhere it doesn't fit. Let's put it there. Purple. Okay. Green, red. We get a 3 and a 5. That is exactly what I needed for red. A 3. It was good to check that one off. Completely random. We ignore the green because it's already filled. Need the purple dice. Purple dice and blue. Blue's already filled, so it doesn't matter. We get another 2, which is fine. We need a 3 for right here. Alright. Check off another row. So the only dice we need are yellow, orange, and purple. We get neither of those. These are both filled. It doesn't matter what they are. There we go. Oh, 2 6s. Brutal. That is so brutal. Man. 2 6s. Well, I should have put the 5 there. Good to know. So I'll put the 6 out here because I can actually place it. And then that's going to have to be an X. So we'll X out that one. Yellow and green. Only the yellow matters. It is a 3. Cannot put a 3 there. Cannot put a 3 there. They can both only be 5s, right? Oh no, that can't even be anything. That was always an X. Because 2, 3, 4, 5 around it. Well, you know. Mistakes were made. Is that my last round? That was the last round. Ugh. I don't think I did better. So we X out everything we didn't fill in. That was a lot of X's. Alright. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Oh. Brutal defeat. 12. That's pretty rough. Let's flip it back over. No, only 9. Alright. Yeah, it's fine. Oh, man. Alright. That is Rolling America. Alright, we'll put these back in. Yeah, there was a couple choices in there that were just not great. So we're actually going to zoom this in so you can see it like this. Just using this to... That's actually pretty good, actually. It might not be overly readable, but I'm going to move it around as we come through. Get a little bit closer. This is Utopia Engine. There we go. Look at that. You can almost read it. Utopia Engine Beast Hunter. So we are right here. Let me read to you the backstory. As we have come again across our good friend Mason. You are Mason, the hunter, once an apprenticed weaponsmith of the Crown Cities, but now a fugitive. You have been permanently branded with the assassin's mark for an attempted murder of the God King, a crime you did not commit. Your only hope for survival lies far from the Crown Cities, in the scattered tribal villages to the south. But the way was more dangerous than it should have been. Large and vicious creatures, many of which you have never seen before, assaulted you without rest. These beasts must be a sign that the end is truly near. Starving and near death, you dragged yourselves to the gates of a lone village set in a wide valley. As you begged admittance, careful to hide the assassin's mark with your tattered clothes, the village elders spied your air spike lance. The weapon from the north is far stronger than any they possessed. The elders agreed to let you in if you would use your abilities to confront the terrible beasts that have begun attacking the village. You gave them your word. In the meantime, the Blazing Star Regiment is marching south from the Crown Cities. They are due to arrive in the valley in 14 days. If they discover you among the villagers, no one will be spared. You have until then to win the elders' approval. If you can, perhaps they will conceal your placement from the regiment. Alright, so we have to defeat all these terrible beasts. Who are these terrible beasts? Let me show you. Oh, we've got Giant of the Peaks, Dweller in the Tides, and the Burning Man. So this is again a roll and write game. There's many different things that we can do. One, we can kind of search for components. This is the Halebeard Peak. This is the Scar. This is the Coastal Caverns. These are little search boxes. I'll explain how they work as we get to them. We gain resources on our little tracker up here. This is from killing different animals. These are basic resources. These are advanced resources. This is our time track where the regiment is going to come and kill us. We have our hit points up here. We have determination points, which we can use to manipulate the die. We are ultimately trying to get the elders' approval. We can do that by doing certain things, mostly killing those old beasts. There's different events with the villagers. Different things we do can make them doubt us. If they ever doubt us too much, we die, or we get thrown out and die. We can move this back up. These terrible beasts that were talked about, they will attack the village here, and we'll X off these little boxes you see down here. But we can block them by creating towers and putting little hawk totems there to dissuade them from coming down. We also have an inventory over here. We start with all our tool belt items. We can craft our equipment, and at any time, if we have the necessary ingredients, we can make some crafted items over here. There is also combat, which we will get into as we get there. I'm going to push this up just a hair. Seems to be. I'll tell you what's going on, don't worry. And we use 2d6, which are right there. This camera is going to be very exciting for this game. It's just rolling 2d6. That's the whole game. All right, so we are going out on our first day. So what I found You can't do a whole lot unless you have some of the resources. You get most of those resources from searching. So let's go out and search. I hear the coast is nice this time of year. So we're going to go out to the coastal caverns. When you go out to the coast, you can make 3 searches, which means filling in 3 of these little boxes. We'll be tracking the beast. If we find the lair, we can actually fight the beast. Materials, you get these different things depending on what you roll. So what you want to do in these boxes, we'll be rolling the 2 dice 3 times and putting the 2 things, whichever boxes. Obviously, if we roll 3 times, we'll fill up all 6. You're taking the top box minus the bottom box, and then we have a little cheat sheet there to tell us what happens depending on what that value is between the 2. So let's start off in the coastal caverns. We get a 6 and a 4. So neither of those are 2 next to each other. So I'm going to put these. I'm going to put the 4 here and the 6 there. We got a 6 and a 3. Ooh. Interesting. So we put the 3 here and we roll double 6s. That's bad. But not overly bad. We're going to put the 3 here. We'll put the 6 here. Just in case we don't get it. 3 and 4 is literally the best thing we could possibly do. We got a 3 and a 6. Ooh, that's tough. Alright, so if we put the 3 here, then this will actually be a negative number. And that doesn't work out real well. So we have to put the 6 here and the 3 here. Because if we get a negative number, we definitely get an encounter. Let's go to our little combat sheet. Let's see. -1 to 100 is random. And otherwise, we would be getting a level... So we did what are we doing? 3 and a 6? 6 and 3? That would be 6 and 3. Just over 300. We get a level 2. I could kill a level 2. That's fine. Alright, let's do a 6 and a 3. So it is 310 is the difference. That puts us on, so this is a little chart I'm looking at right here. That puts us at level 2, 300 to 399, which is the nope, sorry, not the ice bear. We're in the coastal caverns, right? The Shellcracker Troll. Alright, so we roll both of these. I do damage on a 5 or 6. It does damage on a 1 or 2. Boom. 5 and 6. Shellcracker Troll is dead. Yes. So we get a beast material. So let's go in this. It is an oily meat. So we cross off that. The oily meat can be used over here. It could make a potent bait. Spend to encounter the terrible beast in your region. Okay? Not amazing, but that's fine. We still have 2 more of our searches. So let's go for this one and see what we can do. Ideally on the first 2 we want to roll, there we go. We want to roll exactly the same. Because then we know we're going to be under 100. We could be at 100, I guess. No, we can't. A 1 and a 5. Do the 5 and the 1 here. So ideally what we want to do is under 10. So this still leaves us open for that. A 5 and a 3. So we didn't get under 10. We could have if we put the 5 on here. But that would have been like a really... I think that would have been a little bit too much. Alright, so we are 24. 24 is track the beast. So we mark off one of our little things for tracking. Boop. And we get 1 common material. So the common material here is cord. We bring down our little sheet. We mark off cord. And beautiful. We can keep going on our 3rd search. All right, we got a 1 and a 3, which, let's put the 3 over here. Let's live dangerously. Put the 1 over there. A 4 and a 4. All right. Let's put the 4s here. All right, we need anything under a 3. 3 or under. A 2 and a 3. Ooh, and a 2. Look at that. That worked out exceptionally well. All right, so that means we're at 1. Means the lair is found. So we could fight the beast by expending one of our searches. When you find a lair, you also get one of your determination points. So we'll mark that off there. It also means that we found either a rare or 2 common materials. The rare is lodestone. So the rare materials are used on our workbench. It could make the dowsing rod. Dowsing rod. Just helps us find more stuff. Huh. I think we want to get 2 more standard materials. Okay, that is it for the end of the day. So we will mark off the day's end. So you probably can't see that, but that actually has an E next to it. So that means we have to do the event track. So the event cycle is 1, which means H. I'll tell you what these things do in a second. Second one is also 1. Third one is a 3. And so we don't want this next one to be a 3 or a 4. It's a 6. Good. Scar. All right. So whenever you hit an event, you redo these event cycles that are right up here. So for the Halberd Peak, we have +1 materials found when we search here. We also get +1 attack when we're making an attack in here, which is great. So we probably want to go up here next. Foul weather is C, the coastal caverns. I can only do 2 searches here a day instead of 3 because it's raining so bad. In the scar, +2 hit points to all beasts. So I do not want to fight this. The reason we didn't want to have foul weather and so madness gives them the +2 hit points. If we have both of those together, a terrible beast attacks the town and we're screwed. All right, so we didn't do anything the villagers really liked, so the doubt increases. We didn't kill a terrible beast. We didn't build a tower. So it just goes up by 1. But we have 18 of those spaces, so we can afford 1 to lose. Okay, so the next thing, so I could go try to get, so this is the next day. I could go try to get more resources, or I could try to build the Eastern Tower. So the Eastern Tower takes the 1 cord to start it off, and then I'm going to go, so I'll move this a little bit up so you guys can see it. So the Eastern Tower is the one for the coastal caverns, and if I build towers, people like me. Although, nah, I think I'm going to go search. Everything's been fine so far. I'm going to go be searching in the peaks. I think that makes a little bit more sense. I get so many bonuses up here that I'll do it that way. All right, so we are searching up there. We get a 1 and a 1. Beautiful. Let's fill in this. We're going to use those as our 3 slot to try to keep ourselves. All right, a 6 and a 1. We'll do that over here. Hopefully we can get 5 or less. And a 1 and a 4. So we have to do, we can't have it be negative because then we get an encounter. Alright, so we were between 11 and 99. We get to track the beast. And we get 1 common material, which is stone, which I'll mark up here. Oh, I busted through the paper. Next search. Oh, we get an extra we get an extra material. Yay! Alright. 6 and a 4. So I'm going to do the 6 in the 2 slot. I'll do the 4 in the 1 slot. 6 and a 4. Huh. 4 here. Six there. 2. Ooh. Well, hopefully those extra hit points will come in handy. So the negative on that is 242. So that means that we fight. 242 is a level 1 for Hellberg Peak. So we're fighting the Frost Gremlin. So they hit us on a 1, we hit them on a 4, a 5, or a 6. Double 5s. Frost Gremlin dead. Alright, so we get some foul blood. Put that up on our beast material here. The foul blood can be used to make a blood lure. Spend to encounter any common beast in your region. So it's stone and the foul blood. Doesn't. So the things that I'd really like, let's see what the higher things in this give. They give sacred feathers or beast pelts. So the sacred feathers can be used to make a hawk totem attached to any tower, cancel all terrible beast attacks at that tower. That is pretty good. That is pretty good. I could make a blood lure. I don't think I will though. Not yet. Not yet. Let's continue to search. 6 and a 5. Why can't we just roll doubles? Doubles is so much easier. Alright, let's go for the dream. A 3 and a 3. Alright, we just gotta roll another 6 and a 5. We got a 5 and a 2. Alright, so the difference there is 7. That gives us lair found. Beautiful. That gives us a determination point. That is our second one. It also gives us 1 rare or 2 common materials. So the rare here is silver. That gets us our silver plate, which is -1 attack range on all beasts. I like that a lot. Plus, we get 2 of them, actually, because this is their +1 location. We don't even have enough spots to possibly be able to take all the stone that we would get. So let's take the 2 silver. Alright, that is the end of the day. Day checks off. Villagers are still doubting us. We're just off in the woods searching for things. I'm going to check on one thing. So I'm thinking it might be time to forge some armor. I just want to quickly check and make sure I understand the components needed for that. The other thing that we can do is build a tower. Building a tower also seems very, very good. We can build a pretty good tower against the coastal caverns there. Select an item to forge and spend the required rare material to begin. Alright, so you just need it to begin. Continue rolling. Okay. I have numbers in each result, all 3 circles. At any of this point, you may spend additional rare materials of the same type to reduce the. Alright. So that's pretty good. So I can probably make that armor. But I can also do that after today. And it would relieve a little bit of the villagers' doubt, which might get bad. I can make a hawk totem. Oh, no. I was just talking about making a hawk totem. I can't actually make it. Alright, let's go up here. So I think we're going to try to make this eastern tower. So, what happens with the towers? So we roll 2d6, and whatever numbers we get, if it's a unique number, it cannot be next to any other number. But if that number has already been put on there, it has to go to, it can go next to one of the, its brethren, one that has already been put there. And to do this, we must use a chord. So let's mark that off from up here. My amazing eraser that doesn't really work. All right, so we are down at the eastern tower. So let us roll. So we rolled a 3 and a 2. I'm going to put the 3 here and the 2 there. We rolled a 3 and a 4. Put the 3 there, and I will start the 4s there. We rolled a 3 and a 5. I'll put the 3 there, and let's put the 5 up in the corner. It's all 3s. Another 3 and a 5. So the 5 has to start coming out. The 3 can go here. And that leaves this space still open for something to put in. A 2 and a 3. Alright, the 2 comes out there. The 3 goes there. Still trying to leave that open for a 6. A 4 and a 3. So I think I need the 4 to go here. And then the 3 will loop that way. Trying to keep it open for a 6. A 5 and a 3. Alright, we'll put the 5 there. Another 3. Huh. So right now, this is, if I roll a 6, this is the only place I can put it. So I don't think I can possibly mess that up. So the 3 can go there, 3 can go there, 3 there, there, there. If I put 3 there, I cannot roll any more 5s. Or I guess I can roll a 5 and put it there. This allows me to roll 4s. I think I'm going here. Oh, it's so bad. A 5 and a 4. No! No, I messed it up. I tried to keep 6s so much. So much. Well, no. I can put the 5 here. I just can't roll 6s, right? A 4 and a 3. Alright. So I can roll anything but a 6, and I'm fine. Oh, I forgot about 1s. Jesus. Okay. Well, I can use... That's fine. I'll put an X there. So what I can do is I use another one of my chords because I couldn't place... I forgot I hadn't rolled the 1s yet. Jeez, I didn't roll any 1s or 6s until the last roll. But that is a created totem. So great. So, when you create a totem... Sorry, I'm still a little bit... This is quite the robust rules here. So if you get all 3, then you get one of the Elder's approvals. But I have not gotten all 3. So that just gets a 1. That just protects me. And I don't increase the villager's doubt. I don't get a determination point because I had to put 1 X in there. Okay, that's it. And then on, this is the end of the day. So we have an exclamation point. So the exclamation point means the terrible beasts attack. Alright, so we have to roll a d6. We got a 5. That means the terrible beast from the scar attacks. Alright, so we built the tower basically... Oh, no, we have to see which way it attacks. So we want this to be a 1. It is a 6. So that means it attacks from the southwest. So that is over on this side. It comes in, destroys a building. And then I get we get doubt equal to the number of huts destroyed times 2. But we don't get additional doubt from the day because we built a tower. I might just go ahead and build another tower. Build the southern tower. And do it that way. Seems good. I would have 1 X I could use. I mean, the other thing is I really want to build... So building a tower is good. I also want to build equipment. I can build that silver plate that gives me +1 attack. The end of the day, the event cycle is going to change. So what has good weather, bad weather, that sort of thing. But that's fine. So let's do the southern tower. Let's build the southern tower. I mean, I had such raving success with that other one. That we can do that. So this is going to be our stone. Erase one of those. And we will get going on our southern tower. So we got a 5 and a 3. So let's put the 3 up here. I rolled so many 3s before, I feel like you should give it a wide berth, but let's put the 5 stuck in that corner. We got a 5 and a 1. Put the 5 down here. And let's put the 1 over here. We got a 4 and a 3. So let's put the 4 here. That's fine. And then we'll put the 3 there. So 3's got a little route to go out. 4's got a little route to go out. We got a 5 and a 3. So 5 here, 3 there. So whatever we roll, yeah, 6. We go, oh, and a 2. Duh. All right. Let's put the 2 here and then the 1 there. Everybody has routes to get out. 2 and a 1. 2 there, 1 there. There's the 6. It's good. I wanted to lock it in before. Oh, wait. Is that a good place to put that? Seems like a terrible. Hold on. That locks in the 1s. I could never roll another 1. Let's put the 6 there. Put the 1 there. Alright. So we can roll a bunch more of everything. 2 4s. That is terrible. That means we can't roll any more 3s. And we still have 2 rolls left. Alright, 5 and a 2. 5 and a 2. So we can put 5 and 2 here, which means 1, 4, 6, and yeah. So we'll do 5, 2. So we can't roll 5s, and we can't roll 3s. We got a 1 and a 6. Beautiful. All right, we really saved ourselves from that decision of, and we made a perfect tower. Whoa. So this gives us a determination point. All right. And we have built our tower. Beautiful. So that is the end of our day. The events change. So our city is getting protected. We do have to go through the scar, but it's good that we did the events change now, because then we can hopefully the scar will be open. So let's erase these guys. We really got to get a better eraser. All right, so for abundance, we are in 1. We are still in the peaks, all right? For sudden clarity, we are number 4. That is the coastal caverns, which is great because I found the lair over there. I want to kill that guy. I want to make the armor first, but then I want to kill him. Foul weather is up in the peaks. And then the last one, number 5, over on the scar. So we did not match foul weather and madness, which is good. We don't want to do that. And coastal caverns has the +1 to attack. And The peak has the abundance. So what's going on at the end of the day? Nothing. Alright, I think it is time to build our armor. Let us go to the forge. There you go. So, we have silver. So we have 2 silver. We have to lose 1 of them to just start this process. So we're going to be rolling the 2d6 3 times, putting in numbers here. Ultimately, we'll want zeros to be here. But if this is 3 to 1, we get a standard version of this. If it is 0, we get a Mastercraft version of this. If it is over 5 or over 4, we fail. If it is ever negative, we have to erase it and start over. Five and a 3. So we'll put the 5 up here. Put the 3 over here. A 5 and a 5. So let's definitely erase that 5. This is going to be a 2, but whatever. Oh, 6 and a 1. Damn it. Damn. So, what can we do? So we can, if we get a negative result, we can take 1 damage and erase the box. So that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to put the 1 here, the 6 here, -5. Can't do that. Ooh, 2 and a 1. Alright. We can work with that. So we get 0, 1, 2. That equals 3. That's a standard piece of equipment. And that is just fine. Because that's really all we wanted. It gives us +1 attack range against all beasts. Mastercraft would have been great, as we can take no more than 1 damage from any attack. But that is perfectly fine. So we have created our silver plate. Let us mark that off. We have the standard version. Alright. And I think that is our day. Right? Yep. Create power piece equipment. Each one is select an item. Yes. Yep. Grass of the day on the day track. Cool. Alright, let's go back to the day track. Nothing happened at the end of this day. But the villagers doubt us immensely. I don't think we did doubt yesterday. Should be 2. We have 1 destroyed town, and they always take out 1. Oh, no, because we crafted a wall, or a tower. We don't get that. Alright, so that is basically that. So we have our armor. I think it's time to go to the coastal caverns. Let's do it. Let's search the coastal caverns, and we will attack the terrible beast. So the terrible beast for the coastal caverns is Dweller in the Tides. So the first thing we got to do is roll a d6. It is a 1. This means this one is cowed. And what does cowed do? Let me tell you. And so this will be the oh, if I can find it. Example. Cow. Terrible beast is caught off guard by your attacks. It recoils in fear each time you strike it. The terrible beast's attack range is reduced by -1 on every combat roll you deal damage to it. So that is amazing. And that will stay for the rest of the game. So it's a 1 to 3. We have a plus, or we have an increased attack range, so we attack on 5 or 6 because we have the silver plate. All right. 1 and a 3. Oh. So here, I'll put this right here so you can tell our hit points. So we take the 2 hits. There's nothing. We do have 2 determination points, or we have 3 determination points. All right, 4. So I'm going to use 2 of our determination points. To increase those both to 5s, which means we deal 2 damage. That seems good. A 1 and a 4. You're going to do damage to me either way. I think I'm going to hold off on using my last determination point. Shouldn't have. Alright.
This is the end.
Alright, I'm going to use... Yeah. I use my last determination point, make this a 3. Since I hit it on this round, its attack range is only 1 to 2. I do damage to it, it does nothing to me. 6 and a 1. Alright, we have 3 hit points left. We get another determination point for being at 1. Alright, we hit it. So it does not hit us back. A 1 and a 5. We hit it. It doesn't hit us back. Oh, no. It does hit us back. Does it kill us? I think we're dead. Yeah. We're dead. Lonely in the tides. How long we wander. Well, it's a suiting end to Mason. Obviously, the Blazing Star Regiment kills everyone in the village, brings Mason back to the Crown Cities, and I believe we saw at the beginning of the stream what happens then. He can't quite make it out of the dungeon. So we lost every game today, but that's okay. It's a lazy morning rolling. What else is going to happen? I thank everybody for watching. That will be it for me today. Remember to follow the channel, like and subscribe to us on YouTube. We have a great Instagram page at BoardGameEstate. Thank you, everybody. Bye.